So today we're playing Slay the Princess, where my only clear instruction was, well, to kill the princess. And from the second I set foot on that path, things started twisting in ways I absolutely did not expect. This game looks like a simple choice-driven narrative at first, but every decision feels heavier than the last. Every voice in your head, every shift in tone, every plea or provocation from the princess itself seems carefully designed to make you question what you're doing and why. It quickly stopped feeling like just another visual novel and very quickly started feeling like I was in that cabin, wrestling with every choice and consequence, not sure who or what I was really dealing with. Anyway, let's see what happened when I tried to figure all this out. Let's get started.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Slay the Princess. This looks like it's going to be a really interesting game. A lot of text-based stuff, but I've heard this is a really, really deep game. Should be really interesting. Let's jump in.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
The end of the world? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Narrator seems kind of biased against nobility, huh? But how can a princess locked away in a basement in the world?
Linger
Wait,
on the
basement?
specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
Who's we? What? Do you have any evidence to back this up?
You're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Can't someone else do this?
Oh, if only that were the case, but I don't make the rules.
What? What do you
I
mean?
have to say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far, but unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off. Like I said, I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did.
Look, I'll go to the cabin, I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say she is, maybe I'll slay her, but I'm not committing to anything until I've had a chance to
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out. Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I don't know this narrator.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Huh. Is that me? Was I talking to myself? Proceed into the cabin. Okay. It's a very modern-looking cabin, huh?
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I mean, I'll take it.
You take the blade from the table.
Right.
It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Okay, here we go.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Who? She doesn't sound like she's in danger.
She sounds dangerous. Yeah. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Yeah, she doesn't seem scared at all.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Just checking in on you. Just checking in on you.
It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
What does that mean?
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
Narrator, you're not giving me enough information.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
I mean, yeah. I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife, and the two of us just...
I'm not dropping anything. Something's weird here.
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
I'm not dropping it.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten.
You
sorry.
poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade
Well, I don't want to
tightening
stab
as
her
you
yet.
steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right?
I'm so
And
conflicted.
if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late.
I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Squint at the princess while holding onto the blade.
You stare at the princess. She squints back. The two of you are gonna do this.
Squint at the princess even harder.
Squint, so does she. At least nobody's done. You're going to have a choice. You can't keep squinting forever.
That's hysterical.
Eventually-
Oh my god, how do you start? Are you kidding me? Within the first 5 minutes of playing, you're gonna start me off with this? Drop the blade or slay the princess. Just looks like a person. She's not a good person, but she's just a person. Alright, we'll drop the blade.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment,
I'm not stepping
you step
forward.
to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that?
Don't just tell her that.
Why not?
That's cute. Do you believe that? Do you think I'm some sort of monster?
Honestly, I can't tell. You seem kind of demented.
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
No, I haven't told me anything.
They haven't told you anything,
No.
have they?
They haven't.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about
I don't trust you either.
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Narrator, you're not giving me anything to go off of here.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
How long have you been down here?
Too long.
How would I get you out of
Can't.
here?
Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
What, chop off her arm? Alright, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do?
You know why you're...
Alright, you know what? Listen, she might be stuck up and bratty, but she doesn't deserve to die.
Oh, you have to be. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her
Narrator, can you
chain
give me something to
somewhere in the
trust
cabinet.
you?
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
What?
She speaks with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. You're here to slay the...
Hey, let me out of here.
Shouts and plead. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is...
Okay, well, I guess,
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply
You can't just put someone down here and tell them to slay a princess. What do you mean?
Easier for whom?
Right.
Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they? The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens.
Are we far enough in where I just should... I should clearly slay the princess, but we're gonna... We're gonna save the princess. Let's do it.
Against your
Oh my
better judgment,
God.
you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive,
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron cord. She didn't so much as utter a sound.
Oh yeah, there's something wrong
Free
with her.
from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye.
Yeah, that was definitely the wrong call.
How is she so composed after losing an arm?
Oh
It's like she isn't even bothered.
What have we done? Oh well, it's a good start
Thank
to a
you.
video.
Now let's get out of here.
Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't
Oh,
just
he's gonna make me
that.
do it. That's fine.
Watch me.
Wow. Oh, warn her.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little...
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it! Stop resisting me! I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Resist or slay the princess. I feel like we've come far enough. Let's just
The
resist.
blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries the blade
look at my
from your
hand.
rigid hands.
What am I?
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
And then she slits your throat. With an almost, her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it?
Did I just game
I'm
over?
afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
Oh, chapter 2. Okay, never mind. Okay. Okay, so it was okay that we died there,
You're on a
I
path
guess.
in the woods.
Okay.
And at the end of that path is a cabin.
Yeah,
And in the
I'm not
basement
being
of
so
that
nice
cabin
next time.
Is a
I'm getting a terrible sense
terrible
of deja
sense
vu.
of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
Oh, okay.
Don't forget what he did to us the last time around. I wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth.
Voice of the skeptic?
There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying. I'm inclined to agree. If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. And as far as trying to help her goes, need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is to the world at large? I told you about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
The absolute irony. Well, that's one way to put it, I guess. You really don't remember what happened last time, do you? You practically forced the princess to kill us.
That doesn't sound like the sort of thing I'd do, which is honestly all the more reason for you to not buy into whatever self-delusions the three of you are crafting. But this is a thought experiment, so I suppose I'll continue to give you the benefit of the doubt. If I did practically force the princess to kill you, it was probably for a good reason. Did you try and free her? Did you say something really mean to me? Because if I really did what you said I did, you probably deserved it. I'm a professional, after all.
Sure you are.
Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
What a conveniently
I honestly have
ambiguous
no
group
clue.
of
This
things
is
for
so
her to ruin.
conflicting.
For all we know, the princess left the cabin and never saw another soul.
Oh, how I wish that were the case, but if the princess weren't a certain inevitable threat to the world, the four of us wouldn't be here. And yet, here we are.
So
You're
we're like
talking in
time
circles. No, I'm talking in fact.
Alright, let's go to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Okay.
Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink.
Did you just say wink out loud?
No, I didn't. Wink.
Just ignore this clown and focus on the prince.
Okay, let's go in. So what do we do this time? Are we just stuck in a loop? In a time loop?
The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon.
This is different.
A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison.
This
the
is
only
different.
furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
Definitely did not. Does a mirror not count as furniture of note to you?
There isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
There's a mirror right there.
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
I think you know what we have to do.
Why would you lie about that? What's the point?
Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? That you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be.
Okay. Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You
Look at
reach
my
forward
hand.
and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. It was
What?
there a second ago, and now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled.
Why is my hand all
back.
gnarly like that? Yeah, we're gonna take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
Good idea.
All right, let's enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
You said that
Her
last
voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Does she remember us? You walk
Oh
down the
my
stairs
God,
and lock
that
eyes
is-
with the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves.
That's a lot of
The
chains.
chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap. So much for cutting her out of here. Do you hear yourself right now? Cutting her out of here never should have been on the table.
It is a little bit
You notice
unhinged
the
to
empty
say.
chain on the wall. Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
That was there last time too, wasn't it?
It was.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
We're gonna try slaying her this time. I know this is like totally against what we did before, but well, yeah, we're gonna slay her. Sorry.
Without a moment of hesitation, you charge the princess. Your blade.
I don't know.
primed
If it gets
to
me out of
deliver
this
a
loop,
lethal
then
strike.
whatever.
I am not a damsel to be helplessly murdered.
As you move to strike the princess, she stands, her chains clinking as she wraps them around her fists.
Huh?
In an instant, they're around your neck, both
What?
of you dropping to the ground as she pulls them
What?
taut, bracing her body against yours as you struggle uselessly.
How is she that strong?
Drop it, or you die.
I thought this was going to be a safe move, but she's going to kill us. Just listen to her, do what she says. How many times did I warn you she's not to be trusted? But while strangulation can be very distracting, she's not armed, and you have your pristine blade. End her before she ends you.
I mean, yeah.
Steel your will and refuse to give in to the princess's demands, ignoring the stars dancing in your eyes and the screaming of your starved lungs. You strike. You fumble your first few attempts, only making surface-level scratches and gouges as your arm flails forward, barely able to obey you. But a single focused blow was all it took. Your blade pierces up through her ribs, slicing through flesh, striking her heart. The chains loosen. The darkness creeping in at the edges of your vision subsides.
None of this was ever very fair, was it? But I did kill you last time. I should have expected you might want some petty revenge.
Huh.
Unfortunately for you, that means you've dug your own grave.
Oh no.
You can forget about me ever helping you again, even if it damns us
Oh no.
both.
And just like that, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward. I don't like this. It was too easy.
Okay.
It was not too easy. We almost died. That's right. This was an incredibly difficult task, and you performed it admirably. Let's just get out of here. I don't like looking at her body. Plus, he said there'd be a reward. I'd appreciate a reward right about now. You have the attention span of a fly. How are we supposed to unravel the mysteries of this place if you're so easily distracted by empty promises? It's better to have a short attention span in a situation like this. There's no use dwelling on the past, especially when it's already set in stone, and especially when your promised reward is not, in fact, empty and is worth all the adversity you've been through to get here. Fine. But if we're leaving, then we're taking the blade. I feel exposed without it. With your work done, you remove the blade from the princess's corpse and make your way back upstairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. You can think of it as sealing yourself off from an unpleasant chapter of your life. It's all uphill from here.
The windows. Do you see that? We used to be able to see the outside world from up here, but now it's just... The door. Check the door.
Open the door.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from
And there's
certain
nothing.
doom. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find.
Oh,
Instead,
no.
what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
You don't have to act surprised. We could see this vast
Okay, so
emptiness
did I
through the
just doom the
windows.
world?
But if everything's gone, does that mean we're not gonna get our reward? This is your reward. An eternity of bliss, if you'll have it. And I suggest that you have it. Okay. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
Like hell it is.
What? This is
What's
BS.
done is done. And there's no going back now. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days, or months, or years, or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
Decades? No, it can't be decades. We can't go along with this. We can't let him win.
What are you
Still
suggesting?
have a
Yeah.
blade.
Let's
start
suggest
over.
you kill yourself. You shouldn't kill yourself when you have an eternal
Yeah. Okay. Goodbye, cruel world.
damn spiteful bastard. Are you really going to
Yeah.
turn down?
Why should it matter if we die at this point? Haven't you already gotten what you want?
I don't have to answer that.
That's all we needed to hear.
You raise the blade, you collapse to the floor, everything goes dark, and you die.
I'm
You're
so
a genocide.
confused.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Okay, so clearly killing her was not...
On a path in the woods. See, that wasn't so bad. And now we've got another chance to get to the bottom of things. Bit by bit, we're starting to unravel this place. There are so many more threads to pull once
Oh,
you
the cold.
stop feeling.
Oh.
That's a little dark, buddy. You feeling okay? I'm feeling nothing. And I like that just fine. So you've been here before. Of course you've been here before. What count is it this time? 2?
Yes.
It's our 3rd.
Oh, third. Yeah, right.
What gave it away? Your open discussions. The last time we were here, you were in full-blown denial about the possibility of us restarting. What changed? Have you just been pretending to forget? I'm afraid not. Whatever other versions of me you've met in those other lifetimes were just that. Other versions of me. I just wish I'd been the first, so you knew how all this worked. Why didn't you ever tell us? We could have used it to our advantage.
Yeah, really.
That's
Should have
because
told
there
us.
is no using it to your advantage. The more information you have, the harder it will be for you to succeed. It's not like it was that difficult to slay her last time. She may have put up a fight, but her flesh is still softer than our blade. And now she's dead, and I doubt she'll be able to do much of anything from the grave. You already slew her, and you survived. Yes. Then why, pray tell, are you here? Oh, I know that one. We killed ourselves. Why? Because you thought trying to stuff us away in a corner for eternity was a suitable reward. Was it not? What better reward is there than eternal bliss? You should have been happy. We were bored. There were still answers that we needed to find. It was actually working. And you killed yourself. I can't believe it. You ruined everything. How does us dying ruin everything? What aren't you telling us? The world doesn't stay saved if you die. And if the world isn't saved, then that means she isn't dead.
We haven't talked enough about how different this place is. It wasn't different
If
last
this
time.
isn't the same path in the woods you're used to, that means that her influence is already spreading and you're running out of time. Her influence? What's that supposed to mean? It means exactly what I said. Don't overthink it, or you run the
You're not
risk
giving
of
me enough
making your
information,
past
narrator.
so much more difficult than it has to be. And what is that supposed to mean? Forget I said anything. I've probably already made things worse, and I need to stop talking about this now before I definitely make things worse. Come on, tell us your secrets. Haven't we been through enough? Don't we deserve to know? No. Is there a reason it would be raining? If there is, it doesn't matter. If a bit of rain is the best her influence can conjure, then we have nothing to worry about. A drenched corpse is still a corpse.
Alright, let's go.
I'm sure you've already heard my words of warning in one of your past lives. You've already managed to slay her once, just don't muck it up this time, alright? What we do.
You're not giving me any compelling reason to do
We have
it.
all those mysteries to unravel. Isn't that right? You aren't here to solve a mystery. You're here to save the world. That's what you say. But how can we be sure? We can't be sure of anything except what's right in front of us.
Okay, but we should care about the fate of the world.
Why?
Because we should. I don't know. It's important.
Is it?
Yes. I think. For all we know, the world you're talking about isn't even real. Of course it's real. Where do you think you are? Somewhere else? Maybe we are. This is horribly unproductive. The cabin and your extremely important destiny await.
Okay, very confusing.
As soon as you enter the cabin, you're struck by an overwhelming scent of decay, of mold and death and stagnant water.
Oh, that's like
The once
that's
stately
the
wooden
princess,
building
and she
is
stabbed.
bloated, its beams dripping with a black ooze of putrefaction, all but the exterior stone walls warped beyond recognition. It must have been beautiful once, but in its ruin, it is beyond repulsive. But you're not alone. You can feel something
look at
watching
that.
you. There is a figure faintly outlined against the rotting wood of the wall. Is that her? It's like she isn't even there. See? We killed her. You're right. Maybe she doesn't reset like us. She certainly doesn't look the same as she did last time. Before you can make a move, the figure is gone, vanishing behind the door on the far side of the room. The door at the end of the room? But there isn't a door. It's just that damn mirror again. Yes, the mirror that he... The mirror? Is this some kind of joke? Did you all plan this out before dying? There is no mirror. There's the door to the basement, the table, and the pristine blade.
No, definitely not.
That's strange. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade? Maybe it's gone because we've already killed her with it. But we had it with us when we died. And besides, everything else has reset. Why wouldn't the blade have reset too? Maybe it's because we've already explored that avenue. We've seen what happens when we slay her. Maybe this place has decided we don't need to try that again. I suppose it doesn't matter why the blade is gone, but you're going to have to find it if you're going to do this right. So why don't you march over to that door and make your way down to the basement?
Okay, interesting. So we're going to go to the mirror, but we don't have enough information to understand what the heck's going on
You
yet.
make your way to the door at the end of the room.
It's definitely the mirror.
Stopping just in front of it. You must think you're looking at that mirror you mentioned earlier, the one that doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open the door. It's still so hazy. We should try and clean it off. Yes. Trying to touch it does seem to be the magic spell to get it out of our way. Maybe it won't disappear this time and we'll finally get a good look at ourselves. We should explore every option. You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. The handle is just a little to your right. Yeah, we can see it now. So much for our reflection. We didn't need to see ourselves anyway. I'm much more interested in seeing other things. No way left to go but down.
Yeah, that mirror is going to be something important soon.
The door to the basement grows open. The air is foul and wet, so thick that you can almost feel it settle onto your skin in layers of grime. The stairs are coated with slimy algae, the wood rotted through in places, reeking of fetid vegetation. A wispy figure watches you from the bottom of the stairs, face veiled in shadows, legs submerged up to her shins in dark water. There she is again. Barely. She's just an old memory. Your eyes lock for a brief moment, then she vanishes around the corner.
I'm sorry about last time, are we good?
You receive. Do you think she's upset with us? I don't like being here unarmed after what happened last time. I feel so exposed. She doesn't seem fully there. I'm not sure she's even capable of being upset. You aren't helping.
Oh.
You scared of a little ghost? What's she going to do?
Oh no, what have I done?
Look at us until we feel bad. She can look all she wants. It won't do anything.
Okay, let's see what we're working with.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view.
Oh.
Bloated body floating face down in slowly rising waters. Her wrist still bound to the wall by a heavy chain. This cell is a dark and isolated place, with not so much as a window to allow starlight to penetrate the gloom. See? She's dead. She's not just dead. It looks like she's been rotting. So killing her does stick. Mostly. But if she's dead, then what are we supposed to do? She isn't dead. You clearly just believe she is. Her
What do you mean?
corpse is floating right in front of us. You can stop it with the mind games. If she's dead, then do we even have to do anything? How can she be a threat to the world like this? Thoughts are cut short by the sound of a slamming door and a clicking lock. You turn to see the shade of the princess staring down at you from the top of the stairs. So that's where the blade is. It's already in her heart. And yet she isn't dead. She is dead. Have you never heard of a ghost before? Oh, for the love of... Can we not waste time arguing over the semantics of what is and isn't dead? She is clearly conscious. She clearly just slammed the door on you, and she clearly has a weapon. Your pristine blade sticking out of her chest. This is extremely bad. Catastrophic, even. Yeah, dead or not, what are we supposed to do about her? Slaying or destroying, if we want to be a little more death neutral, seems off the table.
Right.
Yeah, this is tricky. But let's talk to her. See what kind of information she has.
You think she's gonna
Don't.
talk?
But she hasn't said anything.
Yeah, right.
Are you sure she can talk like this?
Bold of you to come back here after what you did.
I only killed you after you killed me first. We're even now. We don't need to do this again.
But she doesn't answer your question. All she does is watch you in shadowed silence. Do you hear that trickling sound?
The water's...
Rise. It is. And it's rising
Oh,
fast.
crap.
Well, that's interesting. We've never drowned before. I wonder how it'll feel. Bad, I bet. I don't think dying ever feels
Oh,
good.
no.
How astute. Dying is bad and you should avoid it. How about you stop trying to talk to her and do something instead?
Is this about last time? I'm sorry. Now can you let me out?
The water is rising faster now. It's flowing in from some unseen place, and judging by the height of the
Okay,
alley
we gotta
on the
take some
stairs,
action now.
It has no intention of stopping anytime soon. You feel it creeping up your back, so cold that it steals the very warmth from your flesh, leaving a smothering numbness in its place. Are you really just going to stand there? Yeah, let's think. Where is it coming from? It's coming from some unseen place. Does it really matter where it's coming from? Because I can feel it rising. I don't think we have much time to sleuth. Yes, it matters. Maybe we can find a way out. Maybe we can figure out a way to make this work. This is just a puzzle. We can solve it. Some things aren't puzzles to be solved. Sometimes you're doomed from the start. Most people are. Yes, most
Okay.
people are doomed. But in case you need reminding, everyone will be doomed forever unless you stop her.
Alright, here we go. Rush for the blade.
The princess eyes you with a disaffected gaze as you rush up the stairs, but you don't make it past the first few steps.
Why? What happened?
The door bursts open, a powerful wave of water crashing down towards you. You're swept up in the flood.
Okay, I
Head
see.
slams into the basement wall. You come to a moment later, suspended in darkness, disorientated, only aware of the surface of the water and the emptiness above. And of course, the princess, hovering above you, watching in silence as you struggle to stay afloat in the icy depths. There's no way out. It's so dark and cold. I think our limbs are slowing down. How much longer can we do this?
Look at my hands.
Just
I'm like
breathing. We'll
some
figure
sort of
this out.
creature.
Or we won't. It doesn't matter either way. But you don't have time to figure anything out. Something cold and clammy wraps around your ankle. You're dragged under, only able to take one last hopeful gulp of air before your head is plunged into the freezing depths. As you sink below the surface, you see it. Or rather, you see her. The body you found floating when you first arrived
look at my
Its hand is locked around your
Am I
ankle.
a bird?
The heavy chains pulling you both down into the unfeeling, suffocating nothingness.
Look at my leg. I'm like a
I
bird
get it.
creature.
We shouldn't have killed her. Just get it away from us, please. The past is the past. There's no changing it. There's nothing to fix.
And there's not a lot we can do about the present either, not unless we think like we should have been doing all along. But there is no thinking as you drown. You desperately try to pull yourself back to the surface again, and again, and again. Your icy limbs flailing desperately against the grip of her rotting corpse. And all the while her ghastly figure stares down at you, expressionless, as unfeeling as the weight around your ankle.
Your lungs filled with water, the same as mine filled with blood. In the end, we're not so different.
Damn, that's cold. Oh, what is that? What is that? What is happening? But your lungs don't fill, and both she and her bones are gone. Something has taken them away, and it's left something else in their place.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Yeah, where's the narrator? I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we even go. The narrator's
Yes.
gone.
Does that mean the world ended?
It must have. Do any of us know what the world ending is supposed to look like?
He was never going to outlast us.
I don't know where she went, and I don't even know how we'd go about
If
looking
there's
for
even
her.
a her to find anymore.
Right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. Don't bother looking for her. I'm sure it's just a waste of time. I'm begging you, don't.
The mirror. Wait. Voice of the hero. Why do you not want us to look?
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
Ignore the cowards. You have to look.
You approach the mirror, gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. We're seated in the cabin. What's happening? You are at the cabin. Oh my god. Approach her. Oh my.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Oh my god, look at this. There's so much here. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
The gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. This one is guarded sorrow. She saw herself as alone, but in the end had the courage to share with another. She will make for a deep heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally been heard.
Let her out of there.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me. and part of me is her.
Were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense.
Does it matter where one thing
Right. Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Oh! Everything goes dark and you die. Oh. Okay, chapter 1.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of
I just
that
got an
path
achievement that
is
says
a cabin.
The real Slay the Princess
And
starts
in the
here.
basement of
You'll
that
know it when you
cabin
see it.
Is a princess.
Okay.
You're here to slay her.
No, you can skip previously seen dialogue by hitting tab on your keyboard or... Let's continue to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the
So
princess
we're
within.
started at the beginning.
We're not going to go through with this, right?
The blade is your implement. You'll need this. Okay. I guess we'll try saving her. Okay. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks.
Oh! So this is what I said last time.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here.
I'm just here to talk.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it, and then we can chat?
Alright, I'll drop it.
The blade
Thank you. Maybe now we can just...
against
We
your
already
better
saw this.
judgment will be fine. Don't know what you're
I'll
hoping
press
to
tab.
accomplish here,
Okay.
but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her.
This one...
Just make sure you don't
We're gonna
forget
say
about
we've
the blade
talked
on the
enough.
floor.
Oh, have you just...
You know why.
And then we're gonna get her out again.
Well, you do have that big, sharp knife.
She speaks with all. If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure you attempt to. Someone.
Return to the bottom of the stairs. We saw this
You make
already.
your easier.
I heard the door slam, the knife.
Okay, let's try saving the princess again. This is what we did last
Against you,
time.
The blade is sharp. Stop that.
I thought this was a little...
You're
We've already done this, I know, but we're gonna try on the second run not killing her. Oh. I can't. I can't resist. Look. Look, it's grayed out.
Thank you. You swing your arm towards her throat, but she's ready for it. She grabs your arm, her grip like a stone vice. You drop the blade.
Oh.
Pathetically. She lets go, and faster than you can react, rears back and hits you with a bone-shattering haymaker as a ringing in your ears. You're fairly certain you can feel bone grinding against
Okay.
bone where she fractured
I didn't
your
expect
jaw,
that.
but your body isn't allowing you to feel much right now. Adrenaline coursing through your system and numbing your nerves. You fall to your knees. You're barely able to bring your trembling arms up to defend yourself before she hits you again. Every blow is as punishing as the first. You feel bones shatter with every impact.
Oh my
unknown
God.
ruptures blossoming with blood somewhere inside of you.
Jesus.
Poor Aang. I'll go ahead and put you out of your misery.
She places a confident heel on your chest and pushes you down to the ground. Her knee falls to your throat, your windpipe crushed beneath a weight
Oh
you
my
didn't
God.
think. Can't just end. I'm sorry, but it's over. Everything goes dark.
Okay. Okay, fine. Fine. So we'll try to not...
You're on a path in the woods.
We'll try to not kill her this time
And at the
around
end
as
of
well.
that
We'll just,
path
this whole
is a
run,
cabin.
we'll see what we can do and we'll just
And in
won't
the
kill her
basement of that
every time.
cabin-
We've already seen most of this. We're gonna just proceed to the cabin.
We might as
We've
well
seen
just
this.
pledge ourselves to her and stop
Oh.
pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us. Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge? I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being
Voice of the
realistic.
broken.
You're being
Okay.
annoying. Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't
So this is
pledge
different.
yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone.
yourself included. I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on us. Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. Either would be terrible, so please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world. Let's not make this harder than it has to be.
Okay,
If
go ahead.
that's what you want. The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need... Why do we feel so? We don't feel small. We are small.
Okay. So... we'll approach the mirror again.
You walk up... What are you talking about?
We've seen this before. Wipe the mirror. Nothing's there.
Count ourselves
Fine.
lucky. Some things are better left.
We're not even going to take the blade at all. We're going to go into the basement.
No blade this time. Blade. No blade. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease. This is actually... It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her... Her booming voice
he says that every
up
time.
the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Oh no, she's
You
a
weren't
demon.
kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time. You shouldn't have come down here unarmed. We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there. It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Okay, here we go.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next.
What?
But soon the
Oh,
end
because
comes
it's
into
so
view,
big.
and you tumble to the
Because
bottom,
I'm so small.
entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The princess
Holy
towers
crap.
over, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a
What?
stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain
This is
binds her wrist to the
crazy
farm.
different.
The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants. I see your hands are empty. You've already given up, haven't you? You aren't even going to try and kill me. How sweet. And more than a little disappointing.
She's disappointed in us?
Kneel.
Yeah, sure, screw it.
On her command, you fall to the floor, knees.
I mean, look, we tried
painfully
fighting last
connected
time, it
with
didn't
hard
work.
Stone.
That's my good little bird. Now, the last time we met, you tried to kill me. And yet here you are again. This time groveling at my feet. What a wretched sight. What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death? Speak.
The last time we met, nobody should have met her before this. You should be the first. You're the only one I trust to deal with her.
Then you shouldn't have trusted us. There was nothing we could do to stop her then, and there's nothing we can do to stop her now.
He's being melodramatic, but yeah, we've been here before and she absolutely destroyed us. What are we even supposed to do to stop her? That's worrying. Whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
Explore. I don't think I can refuse her. So explore doesn't take action.
Are you serious? Just don't say anything. How hard can it be to not say anything?
You haven't felt her angelic fingers
What? Voice of the Broken is all jacked up right now.
felt her nails dig into your thought.
Okay, we're gonna remain silent.
Do you think holding shut your beak is
Beak.
enough to stop
Yeah, I'm like a
me
bird
from
creature.
prying it open? Do you think your skull can save your thoughts from being seen?
Can she do that?
There's nothing she can't do.
Confused, meek, A chorus of submissive indecision. Is that why you came to me unarmed? It doesn't matter. All of it is easily brushed aside. And there it is. I am destined to end the world. Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart. It feels like a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations. It's time for me to seize my destiny. And you, little bird, will help me seize it.
She's inevitable. There's nothing else for us to do but help her.
Voice of the broken. Get out of here. Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You can be whatever you want to be.
This isn't about desire. This is about what I am. And I have little interest in discussing destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart.
What happened to you after I died?
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird. There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept.
A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
Or a pet.
What would you have me do? What do you have planned?
All you have to do is break these chains and set me free.
Okay, let's end the world. If you're so powerful, why can't you break the chains
Don't be
yourself?
rude. It's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying. That's exactly why it's rude. We should know our place.
I can, easily. But that isn't what I want to do. The story of a terrible and bountiful God unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am or everything I'm bound to become. It isn't even worthy of what I was. The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity. The song of you being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the world. And from your act of utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn. Submit now, submit later. It makes no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me, my will triumphs over yours.
Okay, well, guess that's all I can do. I'm yours to command.
Your will was so easily. All you need to do now is break my chains.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say. No, you can't just give in to her. Not when the stakes are so high. Not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong. Trying to conceal you from me. Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now.
Is that the narrator, maybe?
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you? A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about? I
don't care what you are. You're mine.
What is happening?
Rise, my little bird.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Break my chains.
And how are we supposed to do that? We don't even have a weapon. All you need to do is believe it's been done.
What? And what if I don't believe? What happens then?
You poor, wretched little thing. You already do believe. You've always believed. All you have to do is open the last door to your heart.
It's easy. And once you let her in, you'll be safe and free forever.
Please, don't do this.
There's nothing to be sorry about. This is how it was all. Alright, I'm done with this. I'm just gonna go sit in the corner. Let me know if we get our agency back.
Alright, break the chains.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
So did I end the world?
What a good disciple you are. Come, it's time for
So
us to
we killed her the
leave.
first time. We ended the world the second time. What happens then?
Nothing.
Okay. So it happened again. We killed her the first. Well, we kind of killed her the first time. But you do not take her hand, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone.
Where did
Where
she
did
go?
she go? Should we try and find her?
There's that.
Okay, so let's approach the mirror.
This better.
I'm gonna press tab. You've grown. What do you mean? You've grown what? What does that mean? You find yourself in the long quiet again. You're at the cabin. Approach her. Hey!
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
Yeah, you're like kind of a person.
Whenever you are ready, I will.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression.
Huh.
I am different, but I am the same. I'm sorry. Words are difficult. The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
Okay. Look at that. You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? Look at that. When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untrodden.
Ah, okay. You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Why?
Why wouldn't I be kind to you?
Okay. Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is dominance, a figure capable of bending everything to her will. She will make for an overwhelming heart. Do not mourn her, for she would not be able to mourn you.
Okay. What do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you, I've hurt them.
The vessels are a weave of emotion at odds with themselves, but they are only perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Ooh, I'm ready to go back.
I await your return. We will meet again.
Okay. Okay, so this time we're going to...
You're here to slay her.
This time we're going to just slay her. That's what we're gonna do.
Blade.
We've already seen all this. Take the blade.
You take the blade.
We're going in. Not messing around this time. Steal your nerves and step forward. It's it. We're stepping forward. Slay the princess. We're doing it.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh, this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Oh.
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
Because I don't think she can.
Even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be but it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago. That arrogant, but is it over? Really?
I don't know. Of course not. That was too easy.
Over.
We should make sure. I really don't think... And why shouldn't we? Is there something... I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
Check for pulse.
You lean down and place your hand against her neck, holding your breath as you search for a pulse, even though you know you're not going to find one.
We definitely won't if you keep talking.
I'm sorry, do you want her to be alive? You just saved the entire world from annihilation. Why are you suddenly trying to call that into question?
So it's what I believe.
You know what that was?
That was the sound
So
of
that's
heartbeat.
for whatever reason, it's what
I
I
guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Something sharp digs into your side, the shock of it sending your nerves into a pained frenzy. Quick, let's get out of here. It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deep between your ribs. As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now. See you around.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate?
sigh.
Doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with you, for whatever that's worth.
Okay.
Everything goes dark.
Right. The razor. Okay, this is a different one.
You're
This is
on
interesting.
path
It's starting
in the
to
woods.
ramp up a little bit.
And at the
So
end
we've seen all this. Let's go to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on. The blade is your implement.
Take the blade.
It feels a bit better to...
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing
Says
her
that
a
every
favour.
time.
Scraping? She's not even trying to hide her knife. It's like she wants to get in our head. That sound could
Voice
be
of the
anything.
cheated.
It's
Okay.
probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head. Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
There is something so wrong
Yeah.
with that voice.
Yeah.
She thinks she's better than us. Like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
Okay. Voice of the cheated is.
As you descend the final step,
Uh-oh.
the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room.
Finally, somebody. Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our... If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
This is my kill run. Screw it. Slay the princess. Let's go.
The princess falls
Here we go.
silent, her smile unwavering as you charge
This is my
across
kill
the
run.
room. Okay, she hasn't pulled out a knife yet, and her hands are still behind her back. I think we can do this. I think we can win. We just have to strike now, but make sure you keep your eyes on those hands. I don't trust her for a second. But your focus is broken by the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat.
Whose meat?
She got us.
Hers at first,
Oh.
then yours.
Oh, we got each other again.
How? What did she even hit us with?
You stare down at your chest and at the long, thin blade she impaled you with. And then the red, angry slit along the flesh of her thigh, where the blade had been nestled just a moment ago. It's still lodged in her leg, emerging from her knee, hinging up and out of her body like some extra
What?
metallic limb.
Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
What?
You're going to die now.
With a twist of her knee and a painful squelch, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Whoa. What?
You're on a path
she had a-
in the woods. No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods
The voice
every
of the
time.
cheated's
We're
great.
starting in the fucking cabin. You're what? The interior of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do?
I feel dizzy.
Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I?
That
Isn't
is
that
interesting.
Who holds the cards now?
The circle's getting smaller and smaller.
Voice of the
Running
hunted.
isn't an option anymore. We have to fight.
Good. It's better that way. Without a fight, no one can win. And if no one can win, then nothing has any meaning.
Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times? This is our
This
third?
is like our 20th.
No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realise that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction.
Yeah, sure,
Right?
that's fine though.
That can't be right, that's too much responsibility.
Nah, impossibly high stakes make the fight so much better.
Voice of the stubborn. How many voices
Let's
are
just
there?
stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table, a pristine blade perched. We take it. Okay, sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without
a weapon,
This
right?
feels right. We just have to keep our senses.
That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually.
We will win eventually. Hell, we might even win now.
That's a fighting spirit I like to see. You could all learn a thing or two from this one. I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down? You walk through the door. You do know what door. There isn't a door, there's just that mirror. There isn't a mirror. You really messed.
I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel.
If it's in our...
Okay. Approach the mirror.
Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we...
Wipe the mirror clean.
Reach
There's the
down the
doorway.
mirrors.
It was never there.
Let's just get to the princess already. I didn't...
Guess it's time for us to see her again. Just stay focused.
Okay,
and
here we
you'll
go.
be Fine. You step forward,
Oh.
but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Okay.
Your body tumbles onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore.
Oh my
But
god.
don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part
That's
of the
part
fun.
of the fun. This is jacked up.
She's got another
I think
thing
I'm in
coming
kill mode
if she
from now
thinks
on.
we're going down easy.
Pride makes us dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once.
Nothing bad has come of it. The past isn't real.
I double-clicked,
It's
sorry.
only here and now.
Your
Oh my
internal
God.
bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat.
From the princess's arms erupt twin blades glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor. She's loose, and she is coming for you.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Shit. She's coming for us.
Oh
I'm
my
out of
god.
ideas.
We're going to fight her again, and we're going to have a stiff upper lip about it. She can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it. We're going to appeal to her authority. Puff her up a bit. There's no reason we can't talk this out. We're going to unconditionally surrender. Oh, that's easy. I'm going to try flirting with her. She has swords for arms, and we don't. We're panicking. She wins by killing us, right? So let's beat her to it. All these ideas suck. Think up something
Yeah,
better.
that's right. We just have to think. There's
Okay.
probably an answer.
Just standing there, huh? A bold.
You don't have time to finish
Yeah.
your thought. In a moment, she's across the room, blades flashing in the dim starlight. She's
Yeah, right.
Ow. What a surprise.
Right, sure.
Yeah. We don't even get a second to think without her stabbing us. Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
I don't like that we died without us knowing it. This really, really blurs some lines that I prefer not to be blurred.
Huh.
Are we still dead? Are we alive again? How are we even supposed to know the difference?
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
This is 4.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas,
Oh
and I love that.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, Whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her. We don't need any other voices chattering about in here. It'll just confuse us. All we need is to keep fighting. Yeah, I'll pass on that.
As long as we keep moving.
Come on, show me something new.
Okay, plan. Now.
We're gonna fight her again, and we're gonna have a stiff upper lip about it. She can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it. We're gonna fight her. It doesn't work, and she kills you again and again and again and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life to life, holding only snippets of the conflict that transpire.
She's going to kill this body either way. She skewers you.
Ooh, not bad.
Well, there's more of us. Let's see that happen. Then you skewer yourself.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Huh, that didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I
Voice
thought.
of the contrarian.
What's the point? It's all the same.
Skewers you.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't.
Okay, let's go again.
Compliment her on those gleaming blades. There's nothing better than a capable woman.
Voice of the smitten.
Skewers you.
You're cute.
See? We're getting better.
Okay, yeah. That was a good one. Just panic. Flee. Skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
We're getting close to something, can't you feel it? One last time.
You're right. One last time. Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that.
I'm sure she'll listen to reason.
Skewers you. And then everything goes dark, and you die.
Huh. Mutually assured destruction. Okay, chapter 4.
Your Honor, don't lose your head. We're in a cabin and we're
Nice.
Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our...
Oh, what if?
Voice of the
Throw it out the window.
contrarian.
over my dead body.
That won't be very hard. We've died a lot. But I can't say I mind any.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman?
I'm sure I can think of a better way to die. They're all the same, really.
How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything. The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top. There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them?
Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time.
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover.
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only...
It's more of a slide. We know. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed...
Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs? Or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this.
Don't care, just want to win.
I like voice of the
Make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
Right.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together. But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
Yes?
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Are you going to say what she does? Do you want me to talk now? Well, yeah, she says she has something new.
I want to hear about the new thing.
Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing. Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists,
No.
splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. And then it erupts.
Oh.
She becomes a wave of blood and viscera,
Oh
pieces
my
of her
God.
splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
Are you ready for what comes next?
No.
Holy shit! She's gorgeous.
Absolutely
Voice of the Smitten, what are you
divine.
doing?
Behold, the perfect woman.
Do you think we can throw her out the window? That looked painful.
How is she still alive?
Heart's still beating, that's all she needs.
This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up.
She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it? This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
Narrator?
Empty your mind.
What just happened? It's so quiet.
Him too.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
You do not act, and yet, through that inaction, your body moves on its own. The princess strikes as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
Your weapons clash again and again, you and her entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There is only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound, and the faster the momentum volleys between you. An endlessly building crescendo, and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition, and hers strikes too. Both strikes are lethal. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending. The decay, you've withered. Why? I don't understand that, but okay. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still.
What do you think of this vessel?
This one is a single-minded edge. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for a piercing heart. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Okay, let's go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Bring the razor full to her.
You're on a path. You're here to
Okay. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Take the blade, go to the basement.
Her voice.
Continue down the stairs.
You're still listening to reason.
Steel your nerves and step
You
forward.
step forward.
Oh? No.
Slay the princess.
You lunge.
Okay, so these two are the same. So we say, of course it is, she's
Yes, exactly. It's over. With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here. You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world... Only a world saved from certain...
dead. Yeah, we've already seen this.
Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This
So,
is good.
The narrator tries
Everyone
to
is
trap
happy.
me.
This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, this is what's best for everyone. Time passes. You can... We really... Good. The blade. I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right.
You're right. I didn't like that idea. I'm just going to stick around and do nothing, at least for a little while longer.
Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
Good ending. You did it. You saved everyone.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
What? Okay, maybe I'm not happy, and I'm not just saying.
Good.
Huh.
Because I have an idea to get us out of here. The blade. I can hear every... He's right. Do you hear? Do you not? Don't you?
Wouldn't using the blade kill us?
And that little voice didn't... I made this happy little... Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs. The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the... You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die. The end. Nice knowing you.
The Spectre. The Spectre is different than the Shade, right?
You're on a path in the... You're here to slay.
What happens if we turn around and leave? I'm gonna try that next time.
A warning.
Okay, take the blade.
You take...
Enter the basement.
The door room below is silent. Nobody's here. Naturally.
This is interesting because the more we complete the end girl, I don't know what, the end entity, the more we're completing ourselves in some weird way. Because remember, every time we look in the mirror, I've either decayed or gotten grown or weird stuff like that.
I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body, lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain. Okay, she's definitely dead.
It's just like I told you.
Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor. Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous, skeletal grin. And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here? Ghost!
Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you. Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted to.
Okay, I am in kill mode, but I do want to see how things play out.
I see you brought that annoying knife. So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you here for something else?
Stop playing the victim. You threatened me last time.
Well, yeah. You brought a knife with you. Was I supposed to just welcome you with open arms when you obviously had stabbing on the mind?
That knife could have been for everything.
It wasn't. You can't blame me for threatening a would-be knife-wielding murderer. Especially when that would-be knife-wielding murderer became an actual knife-wielding...
That's fair. I'm sorry. Is there any way I can make it up to you?
Of course there is. You can give me the only thing I've tried. Before you came back to me, I explored every...
Maybe we should just leave. If she can't get out on her own, then why do we have to do anything? Hasn't got out and can't get out are two very different... It'd be dull, anyway. It's more interesting if we make a choice.
But you can come and go as you please, can't you? After all, you own me.
Absolutely. Is she asking if she can possess us? She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her.
Would she be able to see us if we went along with it?
Now, isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him. I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so badly.
You won't like how things play out if you go down this
now
path.
I want to do it. This would just be temporary, right? You'll leave once you're out of the cabin.
If I'm able to. But for all we know, that's not how it works. Maybe I'll wind up stuck with you for a long time.
Don't much like the sound of that. It's crowded enough in here as is.
It could be the best way to trap her for good. Doesn't seem like it would be very easy to end the world from inside someone else's body.
That is a very dangerous train of thought.
Yeah, sure. It seems interesting. Let's do it. Let's do
The
it.
princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into yours. There's a hunger in her gaze.
You're really trying to make it up to me, aren't you? Thanks for being a pal, killer. I mean it.
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
See you soon.
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart, all the way down your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul.
Right.
I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over?
Oh. Is she...
I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body. You collapse to the floor, and everything goes dark.
Come on, you. You've got to get up. I know everything feels heavy right now, but we still have to get out of here.
Your eyes flick back open as you get your bearings, your vision swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
Yeah.
So, it doesn't work like that for you?
Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor. Are they also supposed to be you?
What?
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass.
It's okay. You can finish your thought.
I'm a voice? I'm me is what I am.
Who cares what we are? We exist. That's all that matters.
You don't have to fight. We'll all be out of here soon.
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about certain other voices in here too.
I'm clearly the same thing you are.
They're not listening to me. Do they not listen to you either?
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him. You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
So, you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
Huh.
That's rude.
You're kind of like me, actually.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen. Obviously, she's nowhere to be seen.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
I'm setting the stage. The room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
You don't have to let him get to you. You're better than that. You're starting to make things right.
This is infuriating. Just whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably.
Leave the basement. I mean, we're this far.
Your legs, weary with the weight of the princess's spectral form and clumsy with the cold that still pervades them, stumble towards the stairs.
I'm just trying to get home. You don't have to act like it's the end of the world.
But that's exactly what you leaving this place is going to be.
You don't know that.
I do.
Wait, if she has a home to go back to, doesn't that mean that her leaving won't end the world?
It doesn't mean that at all. It could mean that wherever her home is, it's outside of the world.
Yeah, but it has to be somewhere, doesn't it? And if it's somewhere, then it's part of the world.
I suppose it's all a matter of perspective. Where does the world end and something else begin? Does the destruction of one open a door to another? Or is it the same world reborn?
Interesting.
Against the backdrop of the inane conjecture of meaningless little voices, your body continues its ascent up the stairs, staggering through the open door. For how much you hate her, you aren't doing a whole lot to stop us from leaving this place.
Maybe the bossy one doesn't actually hate me. Maybe he even likes me. Or maybe he just knows that he's been in the wrong. Maybe he's trying to make amends too.
Not at all. I'll have you know that I do hate you, and I will continue to hate you for as long as I am able. It's just the weight of it all. It's too much for me to do anything other than describe and dictate. And whine. This body wasn't made to hold you and the princess. If you want to renege on your cataclysmically terrible decision a minute ago, well, you're the only one that can make that happen.
I mean, let's just keep going.
You continue slowly to the door, your feet like lead dragging across the floorboards, growing heavier with each step.
We're so close. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If we get out of here, I won't even care that you murdered me anymore.
You lift your shaking hand and rest it on the door handle, but you pause before you open it, exhaustion sapping what's left of your will. Was exhaustion really the best you could muster up? It's over. There's no use stalling. Let's see what happens next.
Open the door.
Shit. But exhaustion wasn't enough, was it? The handle clicks as you twist it, and then the door groans open. Collapse to the ground, you and the princess, free from the confines of the cabin. As you exhale from the effort, you look up and see... yes?
Nothing. He's gone, and so is everything else.
So we did slay him after all.
Huh.
He had it coming, I suppose.
But what about us? Are we just stuck here in nowhere
So,
forever?
the princess
her out of
and
the
the
cabin
narrator
and the
can't
world.
coexist.
We're
That's
still here.
what we're
yeah,
learning.
but that thing you said earlier, are we not part of the world anymore? Are we in some world that exists after the world ends, or on top of the other world but not in it, or have we never been part of the world?
Okay, I've heard enough from these two. Let's see if I can pop out.
You feel a lightness in your chest as a pair of sunken eyes emerge from your body and stare up at you.
You actually freed me, didn't you? I'm outside. Thanks for giving me a second chance, killer.
Don't mention it.
I think this was where I meant to be.
This felt like a good ending. I mean, relative to all the rest of the ones that we've seen.
She's gone. And is that a... Just ignore him.
Silence as you reach forward. Oh. You've unraveled. I don't know what that one means.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I am curious to see what it means for us to know it. We are real. This one is vaporous. She is a dream of a life she could never have, but that longing has given her so much capacity for kindness. Do not mourn her. She will finally be able to hold what she never knew.
I ask her if she has a narrator.
No, their minds are empty, existent, but constant.
Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond? He does. I don't know why, but I know this for a fact.
I am on the cusp of my awakening.
Perhaps you were on the cusp of yours. Okay. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
One.
One.
Whatever you bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular, a final multitude.
And then I guess we can make our final decision to kill her or not. Do you know what's gonna happen when you awake?
If I did, I would already be awake. These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contour.
I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Okay, last one. Let's try to save her this time. We've killed her a couple times,
You're on
right?
a path. You're here to...
I'll just try. What happens if I turn around and leave?
Seriously? You're just going to...
The only thing that matters is where I'm not going. The cabin. I am not going to the cabin.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track.
Let's try leaving again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkable. Killing is such a gauche phrasing and completely ignores the bigger picture. But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again.
I'm gonna keep trekking in the wilderness until I find a way out of this.
Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much... And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen. At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light. In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be. Wait, what's going on? But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world. You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Huh, okay. The stranger.
You're on a path.
Stay in the woods forever? Let's go to the cabin.
You will lie.
There's a big
she
wall.
Will cheat, and she will do everything. If we're stuck going, ignore him. Let's... The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible. The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths.
Huh.
The blade is your If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust, or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a wood? No, we're taking the knife. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. You can't just say that. And when everything here is so... Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world. And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her. Oh, ho, ho, ho. You've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves? Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together. Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm. How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us. I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird. What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard. Okay, I'm fine. Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
We're just gonna enter the basement. No,
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable material. Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down. The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odour that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour. Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die. We don't even have a weapon. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make,
They assumed that we were gonna try to leave again.
We know one thing for sure.
And that's where the wall was. We didn't get that piece, but they're forcing us to do this.
That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Take the soft stairs to the right.
You step to the right. The path feels soft and reassuring against your feet. The stairs almost seem to cradle you as you make your way down, like they're guiding your heels from one step directly to the next. You barely have to extend any effort to descend, the stairway doing most of the work for you. You don't feel like there's any concern that you might slip or tumble or lose your way. But the further you go, the deeper you sink in. First, it's like a lovely plush carpet, your toes digging down and barely hitting any resistance at all. But soon enough, you're fighting just to keep your knees from sinking out of sight. The softness threatens to swallow you whole, to wrest control of your body and surround you in a false ethereal bliss, pretending to save you from the cruelties of choice and consequence. It's slow going, but you manage to fight against the overwhelming urge to fall back into comfort and nothingness, the very struggle to continue forward consuming your every thought. You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go. Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether. Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten.
Whoa.
Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you okay?
Oh.
What the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish way. The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here. And
we're gonna save her.
Why are we here again?
It's the last one. We save her.
I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. You're here to... He's just being an ass. We remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you.
You can call me Princess, if you'd like.
Princess.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another. We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? Again? Have you been here before? Should we tell him? Nah, let him stew. Right, I'm telling him. Yeah, we've been here before, but we never went to the cabin. We just turned around and left. Until... It's hard to describe. Until the only thing we could see was the same cabin going on forever. And then you told us that the world ended and we died. And then we woke up, and I'm pretty sure you're familiar with all the rest of it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it? Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now. Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
That does sound like fun. There's more of you now.
Do you need help? Not that there's much I can do chained up like this, but I'm the only one down here. So if you need anything, I'll do my best.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin?
She fractures again.
I don't like where this is going.
Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before... How would we even do that? We'd always start by retrieving the blade.
Can we even leave this place? I don't like thinking about what might happen to us if we have to go back through those stairs.
Well, that's where the blade is. If you want it, you'll have to go and get it.
I don't think we're going to be able to put her back.
Kinda hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her. It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things worse.
This is the best last run ever. Okay, hold on. Retrieve the blade. Getting you out of here. Try and free her. I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. I can't trust anything here. Leave her in the basement. Retrieve the blade. There's two things there. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. Do you know why you're down here?
I don't know why I'm here, but there has to be a reason, right? But you know, right? You have to know. You're the only other person I've ever seen, or at least the only one I can remember. Don't give me false hope. Please just end this already. One way or another, just do it.
Okay, this was fun for a bit, but we can't even really interact with her, can we? What's the point of asking questions if all we're going to get is a million answers?
Can't even follow what's going on.
We need to get out of here.
Let's do the last one. Getting down here was weird.
I don't know what happened to you, but you look like you're in one piece now. But I understand. Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they would send something better to deal with me. If the stairs managed to chew you up, I will devour you.
I don't remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you? You're not really cut out for this, are you? Why are you even here?
We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in.
Oh, this is a good one. Alright, we're gonna do both of those. I'm gonna try to get you out, and I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. I can't trust anything here. Leave her in the basement, retrieve the blade.
That's not right.
Right.
Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions. You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her.
What?
Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this... we can't... Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now. No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same
Right.
time? It's the same
This
as
is
nothing
crazy.
happening, and
This is a good
nothing
last
is
one.
Excruciating. Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all falls apart.
Oh.
I think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and others,
they just don't fit. They just don't fit.
we can feel them moving around in places they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable. Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
We should help her. I think we did this. How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
It's
a little late
horrifying.
for regret, isn't it?
Please.
I'll do my best. Is that it? That was a good last one. That was crazy.
She's gone. And is that... This doesn't... Yeah, don't.
Okay, what do we got? You are nothing at all. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze, then you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection.
I think you know what I am.
A crack draws down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. And another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you.
The narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Oh. I'm sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away or stop asking questions?
We've already crossed the point of no return. There's no saving me now. Not that there's ever been much of me to save.
Are you a part of me or are you something else?
I'm not a part of you. But that's all a matter of perspective, isn't it? From one vantage point I must seem wholly foreign, but from another, well, all the versions of me that have existed have collectively heard your every thought and driven your every action. If that isn't being part of you, then what is?
What is this place? Where are we?
A construct. It was supposed to keep the two of you trapped here until the job was done. And it was supposed to guide your hand to help you see things through. The construct you're in exists in every world at once. Any time you failed, any time you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both you and her into a new world. But you're waking up to your true nature now. It won't be able to work like that anymore.
After everything you've done, do you think anyone deserves to live?
Nobody alive has done anything to you. I'm all gone. But if you and the princess want to smite the rest of them for the crimes of a dead man, if you really want to be that petty, there isn't much I can do to stop you.
Do you have anything to say for yourself, for all of us hubris?
The people out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
What are you? Are you something like me?
I'm nothing like you. I'm an echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Others like you. You've said something like that before. Has every narrator really been different?
Of course. That is by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon. And then it won't be able to work like that anymore. Soon I'll be gone entirely, and you'll be left alone with your final choice. So allow me to make my final request. The princess contains death itself within her, but I wove you into being with all the power you need to destroy her forever. Do it. Slay her, and rid the world of death and suffering.
What is the princess? Did you make her too?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can, so I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. Seems that every me you met did a real shit job of it.
I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do. I still have to see what she thinks about all
I've
this.
said my piece. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
Oh my gosh, we have to make a final choice. As the final fragment of glass shadows, you see yourself with newfound clarity. You are the long quiet, a vast and nascent god. And it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. What?
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echoes spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors
Interesting.
to our liberation?
Devoid of death. Right, because the narrator just liked this idea of eternal nothingness. The fear, he was afraid of death. I think it's time to leave this place. I don't think I'm gonna slay her. I think it's time to leave this place, but I don't know how to leave or where to go.
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final peace lies with you.
For yourself. You fall into yourself. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation and you feel sensation in your limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here except for her is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonizing tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield.
I love you.
Take her hand. All at once, the unyielding tension breaks. You are free, and she is with you.
It's magnificent.
There are no words, no thoughts to describe absolute reality, something that simply is. What happens now?
Everything. Just like it always has been. And just like it always will be.
Step into the infinite. You and she step forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each of which contains 1,000 more. You exist and you are aware, just as you have always been and just as you always will be. Though conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone and the two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home. There are no endings, only new beginnings. Huh. Okay, so if I'm understanding this correctly, the narrator was essentially separating me, the endless void, this god thing, and the shifting mound, which is a counterpart god? I'm not 100% sure. It was trying to keep us like fragmented or shattered or something, right? And so we were in this death loop, and by rejecting the narrator, we're able to combine and destroy this construct thing. And at the end, I don't really 100% know what happened, but you could see like life emerging, right, in the imagery. So I don't know. Do we recreated the universe, or I'm gonna have to do some research after this recording and see if I can understand the ending a little bit better. But it feels like a good ending to me. I don't know if we got the good ending, but that feels like a good ending. It was a weird game. This was a confusing game. I have no clue if any of you guys are gonna watch this to the end, or how this recording is gonna turn out. But it was unlike anything I've ever played. Really interesting. I'm glad I played this one. Let me know if you like this type of game. This is very unique, because I'd love to try more games like this. Just try things that maybe I and you wouldn't otherwise play. Force ourselves out of our comfort zone. Yeah, I'm gonna do some research. I encourage you to do so as well. I'm sure there's other endings for the record, so There's probably plenty of game to play. With that said, I think that we'll call it here. We haven't slain the princess. We saved the princess, and we started a new godlike existence with her. So, you know, that's cosmic love at its finest for you. With that said, thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this confusing, but yet not confusing playthrough of Slay the Princess. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next episode.